The way you begin each day sets up the way you live each day. I mean, the Spartan warriors said it so well. Sweat more in training, bleed less in war. And if you want to be literally undefeatable in business, literally unstoppable in life, you really want to dial in your morning routine. And so you want to do things like starting the day sweating, because that releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, that repairs brain cells from stress. You want to sweat because that's going to increase your metabolic rate, which is going to give you energy. And we live in a world where energy is even more valuable than intelligence. You want to, in your morning routine, take the time to write in a journal so you actually can detect your values, reconnect with your goals each day, get to know yourself even more, because awareness is the beginning of transformation. And you want to get your morning routine right, so you take some time at the front end of your day to learn. Because as you learn more, you know you're going to achieve more. And as you understand better, you can achieve larger.
People always love this idea of the 5 a.m. club. They always love this idea of winning the battle of the bed, putting mind over mattress. And I guess, we do live in a world of dramatic distraction. And there's something very special about 5 to 6 every single morning. Very creative people, many of them, whether it's Ernest Hemingway, some of the great statespeople, many of the great writers, painters, they just love this holy hour from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock every single day. And so I'm going to dive right into it. I mean, this is a very high content video. There's some real hard-hitting tactics that have helped hundreds of thousands of people that I've worked with or that have read my material or heard me talk about this idea, and it's really helped them get some traction on integrating the 5 a.m. club into their lives. And that's my great wish for you, because this is a complete game changer. When I started my career, I was getting up at 5 o'clock. I still get up at 5 o'clock, but it was one of the best things that I ever learned how to do. One of the best habits that allowed me to be really, really productive. And same with all the people that I've worked with, whether it's my coaching clients or other people as well. So let me get right into it. Why should you get up at 5 o'clock every single morning? And my point is, you need 5 to 6 every morning while the rest of the world is asleep to train, to practice, to prepare. Prepare your mind, prepare your heart, prepare your character, prepare your spirit, so that at 6 o'clock or whenever the time is you walk out into the world, you are not being reactive. You have actually taken control of your mindset and your heart set. You've reconnected with your values. You reconnected with your mission, and you walk out in the world and you are literally unstoppable. Second reason that I think you should get up, or I encourage you to get up at 5 o'clock and join the 5 o'clock club, is science has shown us that willpower is a lot like a muscle. And as you go through the day and flex that willpower muscle by making new choices and achieving new little wins, your willpower muscle starts to deplete. So what I'm suggesting to you is, when you first get up, your willpower is at the strongest. And by getting up at 5 o'clock, you can do the things I'm going to encourage you to do much more easily than you could later on in the day. Another reason why you should get up at 5 o'clock, or why I invite you or encourage you to get up at 5 o'clock, is the hour from 5 to 6 is just an extraordinary hour. And as a matter of fact, I believe 5 to 8 o'clock every single morning is prime time. I mean, you do have the most willpower, you do have the most mental focus, and you do have the most energy. And I know you might not believe me on energy, please just let me get to it. But 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, if you use those prime time hours, call them the 3 golden hours, if you use them well, you will get more done in a day than most people get done in a month. You will get your fitness to world class. You will get your mindset to world class. You will really tap into the well of elite performance that is, it's a gift for you if you know how to get to it. The final reason I would encourage you to do it is, the rest of the world is asleep. And getting up at 5 o'clock gives you just an enormous psychological edge. It's a primary win. You get up in the morning, you do win the battle of the bed, you get out and you start your day while the rest of the world is sleeping. It gives you this incredible mental confidence. It gives you an extraordinary point of differentiation from the mass of people in the world. You just feel brave. You feel strong. You don't feel like a victim. You feel like a leader. According to the University College of London, They have found through their research it takes 66 days to install a new habit. Not 21 days, I know I've written about that, not 40 days, which some research confirms. The latest research that I've read says it takes 66 days of practice to hardwire in a new mental pathway known as a habit. In other words, 66 days of trying to get up early every single day, going through the difficulty and the discomfort of installing that new habit until it becomes part of your neural architecture. And what do most people do? They give up after 2 days. They give up when they first meet a little bit of discomfort. And please remember the key idea that I've shared with you before on previous videos on YouTube, which is change is hard at the beginning, it's messy in the middle, and it's gorgeous at the end. And you just have to go through that messiness and the discomfort to hardwire in that new neural pathway of getting up at 5 o'clock until it becomes your new normal, until it becomes a mental highway, until literally, and here's a key idea, until literally you've practiced getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning so many times, 66 days, so that you literally cannot not get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So first idea, 66 days practicing getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Secondly, if you really want to get some traction and build this 5 a.m. habit, get up at the same time every single day. So that doesn't mean, 5:05 one day, 5:15 another day, every single morning, or maybe if you're going to do it 5 days a week, that's cool with me, whatever works best for you. Maybe it's 5 days a week, but set your alarm clock for 5 o'clock every single morning. So again, you build consistency and a ritual into your mornings, which brings me to the third tip I want to share with you. The 20-20-20 rule. So you literally want to build a morning ritual around the 5 a.m. club. This is so important. Please try it. The first 20 minutes, 5 to 5:20, on exercise. Exercise is a complete game changer. Please remember that the way you feel when you first wake up isn't necessarily the way you're going to feel 20 minutes later, not even 10 minutes later. So when you get up at 5 o'clock, the first thing you want to do is you want to run on the spot, or you want to invest $5 in a skipping rope and skip, or get to the gym, or go for a swim, or start running by having your running shoes right by the bed so you run out the door pretty quickly without any excuses. Then the second 20 minutes, remember the morning ritual is the 20-20-20 rule. Second 20 minutes, this is 5:20 to 5:40. You review your plan, you review your daily schedule, you review your goals. That will give you focus, it'll give you inspiration, it will give you passion, because the secret of passion is knowing your daily and yearly purpose and even your lifetime purpose. And then from 5:40 to 6 o'clock, this is the final 20 in the 20-20-20 rule. From 5 to 6 o'clock, you learn. Because as you know, education is inoculation against disruption. The world belongs to learners. As you know more, you can achieve more. As you invest, I'll put it to you this way, to double your income, triple your rate of learning. So that final 20, read ebooks, listen to audiobooks, watch TED Talks, watch inspirational videos or training videos. Pull out a hard copy of a book and study it and read it, because as you know more, you can literally start to see around corners.